Yo.
Yo.
Welcome to another episode.
Damn. He's on something today, nigga.
Yo.
Your energy, nigga, just to let you know.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I've been working on my energy lately, you know.
Yeah,
I've been really trying to.
I see the progress.
I've been really trying
you
to.
were more like a, now you're like on that.
You feel me on the high notes? I'm on that high note shit right now, man. I've been really trying to summon my chi. You know what I'm saying?
Just don't push this shit there, cause I'm on mic.
Oh yeah. You're right. My bad. But yeah, man. Welcome to another episode of Slide Through Podcast. I believe this is episode 118.
Is it 118?
I believe so. It's 118.
118.
We're getting close to the 120s. I can see the 130s down the highway and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, we gonna keep the shit pushing. And man, how's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling?
Doing great, man. I missed last week, so.
Yeah, we missed you last week. Did you notice the mug and the drink?
No, I didn't.
On the couch. Oh.
What'd you guys do?
Oh,
put a candle next to it?
That shows you really support us, Ricky.
Did you guys put like the cup with the mic and shit? I haven't watched the episode, but. So what'd you guys do?
Like the cup was your representative.
Yeah, and then we had the bottle. Yeah. We had the bottle represent Ronnie.
Like Flavor Flav said, I'm not surprised if they spit on my cup before I sip on this.
Flavor Flav, man. He was talking that shit.
I thought it was Dave Chappelle.
Was it Dave Chappelle?
Confusing Dave Chappelle with Flavor Flav.
That was an old school one. He was like, as I sip my drink, that I know somebody done spit it.
It probably was Dave Chappelle then.
Yeah, he was doing the haters ball.
It was something like that.
It was a bunch of haters. He said,
It was a long time ago. That's why I'm thinking it was Flavor Flav for some reason.
Yeah, well, Flavor of Love, I think.
Oh, but on top of that, they did a roast him where they roasted him, huh? I think that's probably, yeah. Okay, that's no wonder.
They recently did another one.
Damn. Bet they was flaming his ass. But,
For real, bro.
So DJ, how you doing? How's your mental health? How's your health?
Everything is going good.
Nigga, how's your all around health, nigga?
Mental health is going well. Energy is going well. I mean, I don't know, man.
You trying something new, right? You want to tell us what you're trying now?
For the ones that don't know, I'm doing this vegan thing for 2 weeks straight. I didn't, just for the record, I didn't lose no bet. I'm not like fucking unhappy about myself.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, man.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted like a bacon cheddar biscuit, man. Look, I'm just doing it because I just strictly want to cut dairy and just meat for my system for at least 2 weeks. And you know, that's it. You know, so far it's going good. With what I've been eating and mixing together, snacking. Shit, I feel good. I'm not gonna lie. I feel good. And I'm not just saying that just so I could be like, oh yeah, I know I feel hella great, man. Like, I feel good.
Feel like your body's detoxifying?
Yeah, I think the first day, which was yesterday, because today I'm on day 2. But yesterday was a little harder because I didn't know what I knew I had the stuff to eat, but I didn't know how much I had to eat of it. I didn't know how much I needed of every little sort of thing. I didn't know how quick you could get hungry, you know, because I'm so used to eating certain things that's on high calories, so I get full for a while, you know what I mean? And with the vegan stuff, when I ate stuff, I was like, damn, why am I hungry again? Like, is that good or is that bad? Is that, like, you know what I mean? And I started tripping out, and I eat a little bit more, and then once I kind of did a little bit more of like a little bit of research and videos and shit like that, I was like, okay, like I'm doing good. I just need to have a heavier intake of what I'm eating a little bit more, especially for me, you know, being a dude and everything. So it's like, yeah. But I mean,
so you have light carbs that you're burning off now.
Yeah, exactly.
Meat, which have heavier carbs that are harder to burn off.
Yeah.
So you're burning the energy faster now.
Exactly. And then one thing I really like so far too is like the feeling of, you know, when you eat something in general, like a burger or something, that feeling of being full. It's a very like, you know, you want to like, you know what I mean? So the feeling of being full when I eat like a vegan dish or just whole food, in other words, it's good. Like I know I'm full, but I feel fine. Like I could still maneuver. I could probably run if I want to, even after eating a meal like that.
Get the food coma.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. You don't. I mean, that's just my opinion right now. I'm not sure how other people is. I'm sure with everyone it's a little different. You know what I mean? But yeah. So there's a couple things that I'm liking too. But yeah, I mean, shit.
Hell yeah.
So far it's good, man. Yeah, so I got, you know, I'm doing this for 2 weeks, and then I guess I'll just hit y'all with the a week result next week, you know, and then we'll go with the final week, and then we'll see where I'm at. And again, it's not because I'm trying to lose weight or anything like that. I'm doing it just because I want to do
Sure.
it.
Keeping it raw.
In 2 weeks, you're gonna be selling 50 on IG.
Well, you know what's crazy? I was actually wanting to do this in during
You better be
October
sponsored.
time, but I couldn't do it because I was going to different little cities, trying different foods from different restaurants. And so I'm like, if I do it now, I'm gonna be killing, you know what I mean? Me eating the food I want to eat. And then on top of that, holidays were coming up. Then that means I would have to miss out on, you know, Thanksgiving food. And then December came, I'm like, well, I should do it now. Well, I ended up going to another city to eat food. And after that, you know, the Christmas, Hispanic food and shit, holiday food. I'm like, well, shit, then I'm gonna miss out on that. And I don't want to do it in the beginning of the year because then it's like, oh yeah, new year, new me. So I'm like, fuck that. Now I'm just gonna wait
Fuck
mid.
that.
So I'm gonna
Fuck
wait
that New Year, new me
mid-January. No,
shit.
straight up. So I was like, man, I'm gonna wait like mid-January. And then I'll start my 2 weeks, and then that way I could just, you know. So it's been in my mind for a while already.
That's dope, though.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah,
Been
yeah, yeah,
anticipating it.
yeah. So I mean, shit, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, them- yeah.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot of
it's-
things.
What's it called?
Yeah.
By that store called Tuesdays, the one that closed down, like behind it. I forget
Fire?
what it's called. I haven't been there. I just seen it like Mexican food, vegan. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've always been interested in it. I just never.
It's pretty cool. It's
Yeah,
pretty
you
cool.
tried it?
Yeah, I tried it.
What'd you get from there?
I think I got some tacos. It was like some tofu tacos.
The soybean kind
Yeah, but it was still bomb. It was still bomb. I mean, the sauce and like the seasoning, the way they cook it, like it's still bomb.
Yeah.
And then they had some vegan horchata. It was like, I mean, I'm used to dairy, so to me it was a little, but it was still pretty cool. Like,
Chata
Probably
had
like
dairy
light
in it? I thought it
well,
was made out of rice.
some add milk to it.
Yeah, some add whole milk when it's a
Yeah,
lot
whole
thicker.
milk, so it's a lot thicker and shit.
Okay. How about you, Ronnie?
How you doing, King?
Oh, yo, man, I've been good. Stuff in my face, pizza, burgers.
Yeah.
Live it up, live it
Eating
up.
pussy, eating ass.
Eating pussy, eating ass, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes
Treat yourself, King.
Sometimes a good cherry.
Treat yourself, King. Don't let them hold you down.
Yeah, man, nothing really, bro. Same old shit.
Same old, same old. Damn, your shoes got a zipper and the
Nah,
laces. Oh my God.
Nah.
This guy got double laced and zipped up. Holy shit.
Come
on, man.
Sauce, but them shoes is fire.
God damn. His fucking shoes got the $150 on them, fam.
My nigga about to pull out his ID out of the fucking case, man.
He got the strap right there.
He got the strap right there. That shoe got the autopsy, fam.
Yes, sir, man. Well, shit.
Isaac, how you doing? we skipped Isaac. Can't skip Isaac.
No, I mean, I'm doing good. You know, looking like the Undertaker and shit. But
All that.
shit, you know me, I like to try new shit.
Oh yeah, feeling
Go
it.
home.
Feeling it. Feeling that shit. Feeling that shit.
Slightly roasting, huh?
I want to shout out the sponsors.
Yeah. So shout out to the Fish House.
Yes.
You'll see their little logo and their little IG display on the video. Monterey Bay Creations at Monterey Bay Creations on Instagram. You dream it, they create it.
Yeah.
And definitely eating at Instagram. You can now purchase things on the website as well.
Yes, sir. You want to talk about that new item?
Yeah, and so also too, like if you're local and like you know me personally, I can meet with you and then you can purchase it through me, and then you don't get, you won't pay a shipping fee. You'll just pay it. You'll buy it through the website still, but you're not paying shipping fee. You know what I mean? So I had some DMs about that. So yes, and then let
shipping.
me just show y'all real quick some of the new items I just got released
Yes,
on
sir.
Monday. So we did some glow trays, and so we're doing it in green and also in purple.
Ooh.
So
Those
it
are
comes,
two
with,
dope
it
colors.
comes with the dust bag, comes with the like a little charging cord as well,
Okay.
and then it has 7 color modes, and it also has a party mode. Party mode means all the lights turn on at the same time, so it's like a little party or whatnot. I'm not sure if you. Oh, there you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
But that's one of them.
Hey.
We got it in purple as well. This is just the green one for a little example. But yeah, so they're now available. Shit, roll your weed up in fashion, straight up. Just have
Come
fun
on,
with your
man.
rolling
Be a
with, change your
baller,
colors up,
man.
man. They're also, quote unquote, mood trays as well.
Mood trays.
So whatever your mood is, man,
Feel me?
it'll get you
Change
your
right.
color, man.
Hell yeah. Definitely bringing the vibes out for that
yeah,
shit.
so check out the
That's a
website.
vibe.
The link is on my bio, like rappers say, link in my bio. But yeah, check it out, and information, everything is on there for you guys. So check it out. Appreciate each one of y'all.
Yes. Hey baby, go get my weed tray real quick. No, definitely eating one right there. Yeah, right there. Come on, turn
Man,
on.
what you gotta sit on red for?
Come on, man. Put party
You know I
mode.
wanted it on green, baby.
Party mode.
it's
Party
Friday,
mode. Come on, baby. Party mode. Put that party mode
That
on.
party mode on.
Come on, baby.
Shit, come on. I got this runts right here. Alright, it's a mid, but you know what? We still doing this thing. It's CBD, but you know what?
It's still dope.
It's still dope. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. Don't hate on me. So what's up, man? We topping off the first topic or what?
First topic, man. The
What it
riot that
is.
happened on the Capitol, man. I feel like that shit was some bullshit just off the top, because how can you break into the White House like that? Like,
Well, they didn't break into the White
I mean,
House. They were
broke
pretty much like
windows. I mean,
they were
they
let
got
in,
inside.
dude.
Yeah.
The
But the
cops
guards
were
didn't
running,
let 'em.
dude. The cops were running, man.
They were allowed in.
There was
Correct.
They were protecting the motherfucking, like during the BLM shit. They were protecting the Walgreens more than they're protecting the fucking Capitol. You know what I mean? Like,
Straight up.
shit was crazy though, man. How do you all? What do y'all think? The fact that like, if it was anybody else, you know what I mean? If it was us, you know what I mean?
For the elephant in the room,
Yeah.
it's white people that went up there. So if it was Latinos or black people, we'd be instantly shot. We'd seen this like how many
Tear
times.
gas, the
Like,
Yeah.
water cannons.
The water hose would have came back.
We would not make it through that first gate.
The fucking water hose
hell
would have
no,
came
you get
back.
fucking-
Well,
Cause
I'm saying, like, we all know that they're very prepared for something like that. They have people with, like, choppers and shit ready to
Yeah.
shoot your
Exactly.
ass,
They're
like,
not
way before you even touch the gate. But since, you
Yeah.
know, these are quote-unquote good civilians, like,
Mhm.
or whatever the fuck Trump said about it, like, that's why they can just easily go ahead. They're like, oh, no, you can't shoot the white people.
Shit, the blacks and the Mexicans. but
Yeah, the blacks
don't
and the
shoot black
Mexicans, who
people.
cares? But you know what I mean? Because you can shoot a girl while she's sleeping and not get in trouble.
But don't shoot the white people.
Yeah, but don't shoot the white folk, God forbid.
I thought that shit was nuts. I was out in Sacramento when I got the little alert that people were taking over the Capitol. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, at this time, you know, in our lifespan, like, that shit shouldn't happen. It just really shouldn't.
But the thing is, they break in and what do? They didn't do shit, really.
they're just like fucking shit up, dude.
Yeah.
They're just posting pictures, taking things like
It was
they're acting like it was fucking Black Friday or something.
If I was a
real
white
shit.
artist,
They're acting like it was Black
It's
Friday. in the
exactly what it
Capitol.
looked like, honestly.
if I was a
shit,
white
man.
artist, I would have shot a music video there, man.
George Washington.
They, huh?
Straight up.
George
Right?
Washington.
Think how
no,
gangster.
you
Think
probably
about how
do it.
gangster a music
It probably
video
was
would have been there. Full like, you know what I mean?
Like, you didn't even gotta rap yet. Just get some footage.
There was a black dude who's like, I just came here to get my fit
Wrong
off.
place. It's like being at a KKK rally.
What about the guys who were selling $100 sweaters?
Hey, shout out to the hustlers.
Yep.
There was a Mexican
yeah.
dude selling hot dogs right there, like,
Mhm.
and the people selling the Trump sweaters.
They were like, he's the terrorist.
For
the hot dog
for
guy.
100
The
bucks.
hot dog guy was a terrorist.
Hot dog guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to
It
them
was two
though.
black guys? Oh,
Selling
shit.
the hoodies, yeah. Shout out
Shouts
to
out to
them
them.
though. Hey, some people be like, why the fuck were you there? Like, fuck Trump. But it's like, nigga, there's money to be made. I'm gonna go make some money.
That's thinking outside the box.
Black people giving them money.
You know? And they were buying it.
That's what I'm
Crazy.
saying.
That's what's crazy.
Fuck it.
You know how people are fanatics when they're at the event, you know? That's why people at the Super Bowl, like, those are outrageous prices, but I'm going to pay it because I'm
You
here.
know? Or I was surprised when I went to the first baseball game and they were charging like $35 for like a 12-ounce beer. I was like, what the fuck?
So I'm saying,
Motherfuckers buying.
what I want, I mean.
Yeah, that too.
How y'all feel about the shawty that got killed?
I mean,
It's unfortunate, man.
And
guess.
she was from San Diego too. I heard.
if you
She
see
came
a
all the way from
guy,
San
a
Diego.
guard
yeah.
pointing a gun at you and you still want to like break through the window, get in there, like,
I don't feel any. I mean, I know this is fuck. I don't wish death upon anybody, but I don't feel any remorse. I don't feel any way about it. You know what I mean?
it's like they should have known the consequences
Yeah.
to their actions.
Like, what do
going
y'all
in there.
expect?
Like,
Yeah.
what do they expect, you know?
It's kind of like when somebody's charging at you, you got the gun pointed, and it's like if you take a step further, you know, like,
You get
I'm going to
shot.
blow your head off, and then they still charge at you. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
it makes it kind of hard to feel any type of thing because it's like,
Yeah.
ask for it.
Pretty much.
Especially after you warn them.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure she was warned because it's like, first off, you're not even supposed to be breaking into that federal building.
Mhm.
And then you're like, the dude literally has the gun at you, and you're still like, fuck it, I'm going to provoke you. You don't provoke somebody with a gun.
Yeah.
Nobody.
You know there's a
Nobody
con.
with a gun,
Yeah.
'cause you don't know. Even like the most I don't know, weakest motherfucker could still like trip him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shoot it off.
Yeah.
What about those people that are falling off the wall? You guys,
Bruh. Hilarious, bro.
That shit was laughs.
What I found that was pretty tight was that people were being banned. They were like put in the no-flight list. Whoever they caught that was in the White House and shit.
Well, they're
Yeah,
making
they tried
arrests
to dip.
now.
They tried to dip.
They're making arrests now.
Yeah, bro. They got caught up in the airport and one of them tried to dip.
But I mean, I feel they're just gonna catch the people that were mostly like in the media view. Everybody else that was just running around, I don't think they'll care much about them.
Yeah, like they arrested a
Can't
dude
get everybody.
that was sitting in the desk. They arrested
the
the
dude that
guy that stole
stole
the
that shit,
podium, I think it's called.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about that
Nothing's
dude
gonna
that had
happen
the
to them,
horns and then the Simpsons that posted dude with the similar tattoo with the horns? Bruh.
Yeah.
The Simpsons
Why?
do it again.
I bet you that dude that
Did they
did
do
it
it
did it on
again?
purpose though.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, you guys,
Like
real
anybody
guy.
can go ahead and dress up, but the fact that the tattoos were in the same placement, though,
But
like, are you,
that's what
That
I'm
dude
saying.
right
That's what
there,
I'm
right
saying. I
there.
think he did that on purpose.
really?
I think he did it to like mock a character. I'm pretty.
I don't know.
That's how I feel. That's how
Because
I
it's
feel.
not the exact tattoo, but it's very similar.
No, I know, but like,
placement of it.
but what I'm saying is like, I know we're trying to give credit to the Simpsons because they are known for doing a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But I really think people
known
went
for
in there
fucking time traveling.
dressed up as a character to like, and I
he's
think
the only one.
They're known
What
for,
if he chose
for
that
their
character?
fucking
Out of
especially
all
if that
characters-
Known for
especially if
their
that character
predictions.
did that
We all
at
know
that
that.
building.
Isn't that the theory going?
yeah.
What was it there?
Oh well, that they're
His
time
time-
travelers. And
Oh, yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they're known for.
pretty much now.
Yeah, I know how they're not even known for the show no more. They're just like, oh man, y'all be time traveling.
It's
You know how many
it's
videos there are on that shit?
it's too many,
There's
fool.
fucking videos like talking about like they
all
predict
kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
and like it was like common with the whole 9/11 shit, but then when they got to what was it like Trump
The
being
Ebola,
elected,
the same
No, just-
shit going down the stairway.
yeah, like I'm like, okay, that's a little too much.
The
Like, Trump
Super
being
Bowl,
president
that one
and
was
him going
crazy.
down
The Super
shit,
Bowl,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
Was it
same
Lady
exact
Gaga?
look, I'm like, damn, that's weird.
The monkey stealing the medication from the fucking lab, bruh. Like all of it's too little specific things, you know what I mean? Like, who knows, bro?
The whole like, what was it? Corona with Asians eating bats or fucking
Mhm,
bats. Like,
mhm.
And then the bees.
the bees. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
yeah,
don't
the
know.
Simpsons has had like definitely gone far from being just.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think this should have happened to the Capitol. This can only make it for other people that might want to do it, but then there's the way to justify it, like, oh, we weren't prepared last time, but now we're prepared. If
Well-
anybody else tries to do this shit,
Well, it's only white people that are gonna go ahead and try to do some shit like that. We wouldn't do some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, well, we be cool, huh?
Well, I mean, look at the little things they kill us for. They'll for sure kill us for doing some shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
bro.
they'll fucking kill us for throwing eggs at it or
You
something.
feel me?
they'll call
And
us
let's just leave it at
terrorists.
like elite and confused people, because I don't want to say all white people, but it's mostly like
Yeah, man, shout out to all my
elite
white
and-
homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm sure there's some white people that are like, fuck, why are they
Oh,
making us look
yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Like, not all white people is like that. It's just like I said, elites and confused.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, when you're confused, that's when you like them KK motherfuckers. You're not really at the top, but it's just like you've been preached this for such a long time that's why you start to believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically our back culture, it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not really taught to discriminate like that.
I mean, in a way.
Lightweight,
The
but
Mexican,
not
the
like
Mexican
hella.
culture is racist against, like, the black culture.
I've seen that a lot, but
Like-
not all of them.
If you go to old school, like, teachings and people from Mexico,
Yeah.
bro, it's big time.
But it's also the other way around as well, though.
Huh?
It's also the other way around as well. You know what I mean? I know a lot of black people. Shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
how
it's,
I
it's
hear,
vice versa.
Because, like, you already know how it is with gang culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the Hispanics don't want to mix with blacks, and the blacks don't want to mix with the Hispanics. Even though those cultures are very similar.
And I think that's what's going on too. I think now, like modern and like us, like this generation, like we grew up around those other races, so we understand we have similar backgrounds, which is why we're easier to, and in a way, easier to get along,
Yeah.
easier to communicate, a little easier to bring one of them over to the house now. As in back then, like Ricky was saying, it wasn't, it was more like, oh no, you're with that person, or
Like, I don't know
This
if
is
I
what
said
they
this
do.
last 2 weeks ago, but I was talking to a World War II veteran, and he was telling me the transition from being segregated to combining everybody together, to them being segregated was normal.
Yeah.
Like we see it as such a bad thing, but to them that's just the way life was. You know, it didn't seem as fucked up to them because that's how they grew up. That's what their beliefs was. But when everybody got like united and connected, then that shit felt weird. But I was trying to get him to come here because his stories, how shit was, like it's way different than if you read it on a fucking book and
Almost
shit like that. Yeah,
Because they were actually there.
they lived it. You know,
Yeah. To them, it wasn't no book.
exactly.
Mhm.
Shit.
At
Well,
the same
shit,
time,
man.
it's just like, it's kind of like they told me, even if you've done something that you thought was right, but it's wrong, it's still wrong. You know what I mean? Even after all the time that's passed, nothing makes it right.
Mhm.
So I feel like
Yeah.
black people just sticking to black people, that's not necessarily a good thing.
Mhm.
Latinos just kicking it with Latinos is not
Mhm.
necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
Segregation, I never really believed in. I'm like,
Yeah, me
there's no
neither.
difference, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get shot, you bleed just as much as anybody else.
Oh yeah. Straight up.
So I mean, that's more along the lines I guess I was taking. But
Yeah.
you're right though.
I mean, race is a man-made thing.
Huh? Yeah.
Ethnicity is a man.
But going back to like where our culture's from, because I don't know, my parents lightweight had a fear of that of like black folks, but at the same time, it's like they see me like interacting so well with them that they're like, oh,
Yeah.
just must be what it is.
Yeah.
No, because I'm telling you, because growing up, that oh, be careful with that because he's black. Oh, be careful with him.
Yeah,
he's
because
black,
you know it's just so much stereotypical, and at the same time we live in America, where it's stereotypical like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Oh, black people are this way. Like black people are ghetto and hood, and they can't really be educated. When in reality, they could gain information just as fast as us.
Mhm.
It's right there, like Nancy said, that we're the cause, not
Not yeah, we're the cause.
we're not the cause, we're the effect.
I guess we're illiterary.
Man, Ricky. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Shit.
There you
I mean,
go.
man, the first friend I brought over to the house was black.
I remember that.
Charles is my brother. dude.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah,
brought
man. Shout out to
out.
Dominic, man. That's my brother right there for life.
Yeah.
Shout out to Don. Shout out to Dieris. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shouts out to
Mhm.
PAs as well.
Yeah.
All right, so
Love
to
you.
close this topic, man, if it was any other race, it wouldn't gone down like this. And let's hope they really prosecute the people. You know, they're not just give them a slap on the wrist and then, all right, don't do it again.
I'm waiting for part 2 to happen still. So
Oh, it's gonna happen, dude.
yeah, I'm just waiting on part 2.
They're already like the FBI gave already a warning supposedly that there's supposed to be like armed protests now at all 50 state capitals now, leading up to like Joe Biden's election or like whatever the day that he starts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is
You
like
guys
20th.
think this is like really true since the FBI is putting it out there? Like usually you hear little news, but from other people, but this is like the FBI saying like they must have some intel or they just trying to route up the people. What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
I mean, the fact that they allowed them to be in, there's something going on, man.
Yeah,
I mean, in my head, that's kind of like telling everybody too, like,
Yeah.
hey, route up, come armed to the protests
Yeah.
at the Capitol. You know?
And like people say, like, oh, it's just a distraction. It's just a distraction. Like, well, if it is a distraction, they did a good job because now we're talking about it as a topic today. So,
well, it might be true though, because right here it says like the FBI just is also like during this whole time what they're doing is just tracking all the threats that are being made towards Joe Biden and all
Yeah.
that thing. So I'm assuming they know what the fuck's going on, bro. And
Yeah.
they're just trying to let us know, hey man. Like,
and at the same time, there's a lot
prep
of like
yourself.
secret meetings that's been happening for a long time already, where like they plan on doing like terrorism type of things and shit.
I mean,
so.
they say the same shit when Trump was elected, so
Yeah.
maybe nothing might not happen, you know?
Nah, man, but these are Trump supporters. You already seen how they acted in the fucking Capitol, bro. And that was a peaceful one. Now that
That was a
Hey,
peaceful
that
one.
was a peaceful
That
one.
was a
Still out
peaceful
here,
one, bro.
Oh, this is-
They're still out here too on what is it?
They said
fuck,
that
why
shit
am I
was
forgetting the street
peaceful.
name? Fremont?
No,
When you're going towards
Damani.
Domani, they're still out there tough.
Yeah,
Tough.
like yo, it's over.
Yeah, you know what I
remember you
mean?
saw
They're
that
not
video.
quitting,
I mean,
bro.
I give it up to them because at the same time, like, hey, nigga, you
like,
posting out there with your
oh,
heart,
shit.
with the
Nah, but
sign.
think
I
about
had
it.
to do
Damn,
it.
that really shows the division between the two cities out here.
Yeah,
Because Monterey has those motherfuckers out there, and then Seaside had the whole Black Lives Matter movement. That march, remember? Fuck, that really shows the separation between the two.
yeah.
I don't know. I didn't go
And
to
to
the
think of-
marches, but were the police in supporting them? Like, what, making sure nothing went wrong? 'Cause I know
Yeah.
the Trump supporters, like, a cop's always there just, or a couple cops
Yeah.
are just there.
And
waiting
now-
on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
grass.
they're
Okay.
just trying to make sure it don't get out of control.
I guess
Out
people-
here, it's very diverse though. At least they're not playing like
Yeah.
favorites, you know. Both
I ain't
of them
gonna
got
lie.
control.
I flicked one of them off. They said thank you.
Well, you know, they're gonna take it the way they want to take it. Yeah. 'cause they're
Were,
like,
were you in
don't
your
matter.
car, Ricky?
I was in
Or were
there.
you walking?
I wasn't in my car.
You were on your bike?
That nigga was ghost riding the whip.
I was ghost riding the whip.
He's ghost riding the whip on the He's like,
Yeah, the only
what's
thing,
going on,
one thing I didn't really like though was they were taking the BLM and then changing the meaning of it, like they would put their own meaning on it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but
So like so it's
The
like
Blue
that
Lives
that
Matter.
makes it more like they throwing shade.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this is true. I haven't looked it up, but they said that Black Lives Matter is owned by white folks. Like they're the ones that own the organization.
Well, remember what was it when we had the podcast here with the dudes from Texas and LA? They were saying that even the real original Black Lives Matter is not even run by black folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like 7 different groups too.
I don't even know how many groups.
Maybe.
And there's a lot of
You
different
think back
fake
to Black
organizations
Panthers,
where they're
yeah.
just taking money and it's not really going to where it needs to be.
But reflecting on that, I think that's what they're trying to make it though, but
But-
not as legitimate because, like, think about it. The Black Panthers, they not really tripping off like public attention and shit. They're
That's
they're
what I'm
moving.
saying.
You know, they're like, this is for real, for real.
But they're making more like strategic moves. Like they were really educating their people.
Well,
They were really.
But that's what
This
I'm
is
saying,
how it
but-
works. Black Lives Matter is like, oh, let's all get together and protest, and
But
that, and
the
it
Black
ends.
Panthers group is a group that's wanted by, you know what I mean? The FBI really wanted them because they was not out there publicized. They in the streets, but they're not out there publicizing like we're the Black Lives Matter. This is where we hang out and this is what we do.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I mean? They're like, you gotta keep that on the low from the white man and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
True.
That's what they were on. That's what I'm saying. Black Lives Matter is like the same, but it's just like very unorganized.
All right.
Just gotta
So
get
how,
good organized.
In reality, don't you feel like that's kind of what happened to the Black Panthers as well? Because then it turned into the Bloods and the Crips.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it went from there to being like, okay, they divided us, they captured our leaders. So it's pretty much every black group for themselves. You know, eventually it came down to like gangs, but it was to defend your people, pretty
It's
much.
to
You
defend
feel
the
me?
black, yeah, but even sometimes, you know, with groups like that, you have those people that just like to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
That's everywhere, man. Like people were going to protest just to go loot stores. Like,
See what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
you got some
And that's what
knuckleheads,
fucks up the
man.
whole movement.
exactly.
That's
Yo,
what always fucks
yeah.
up the whole movement. Is because then take it like this. It's like your homeboy's right next to you, just like right now, and then like he fucks me up, and then I kind of associate you with that.
Exactly, yeah.
That's how it goes.
And
Like
then
that's
it
what,
just triggers and it keeps going.
yeah, it keeps triggering on because it's like guilty by association and shit.
Yeah. That's
That's how
crazy,
it be.
man. So, being that they protest with guns and shit, like, are you guys, like, worried about it? I mean, I know we're in Monterey and they say the capital, but I mean, different little groups can organize in different cities. Like, would you guys be concerned about that shit?
It's hard to say now, at this point. You know what I mean?
I mean,
we
if you
really
walk
see-
down and they see you, like, look, a Mexican, would you be worried?
Yeah.
Knowing that,
yes,
knowing that they have straps and shit.
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
I mean, if it was on, like we're saying by, let's just say tomorrow, it was active.
It was
A little bit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit's getting active
especially if
out
I really
here.
need to go to the grocery store for a real important reason.
For some vegan shit.
Yeah, and
God forbid.
God
It's
forbid,
different.
God forbid.
God forbid, I gotta get in some beef.
Ah.
Oh shit! This guy came out the gate.
No, it's definitely more
Shooting.
of a concern in open carry states. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, let's say if you're like,
I would think it's more where people are allowed to have concealed weapons. I mean, that'd be more, at least open carry, you can see whoever has
Yeah.
a gun.
mhm,
In concealed carry states, like, you don't know who has a gun.
Yeah,
yeah.
True.
Isn't ours concealed?
ours is concealed. Yeah,
But I mean, I'd be concerned. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like, what the fuck? Some white dude might be tickled the wrong way, and he gonna
Tickled.
confront me. Like, what the fuck? I'm just nigga going for a run, type shit. But
I know. I already feel sketched
Talking about
out.
the situation like the southern
like,
states
let's
where
just
that
say
happened
shit
when
that's
dudes
happening right
walking
now, where it
and, like,
says protesters are gonna be armed.
yeah.
Like, let's just say you're walking down, and then there's this youngsters. Let's just say KKK upcomings or whatever. Oh look, that nigga's by himself and he's of color. Like, let me go get his ass since this is what we're doing right now. You know.
or they could be like, oh look, that's Ricky LLC.
Let's not touch
LLC.
him because he ready.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you get what I'm saying? I'm saying, are you guys concerned in that matter? You guys think this is going to be just in the capital, is going to die down and just pass on?
I think it'll
Shit.
die down
Yeah,
eventually.
it's gonna
Yeah.
die down, bro. We're gonna.
Go murdering people either.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Think
These are
about who
gonna.
does all the mass shootings.
Yeah, but not on like a open global scale. It's an outrage because then like they're like, no, that causes like a disruption because then everybody's gonna want to shoot everybody.
But I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's like imagine all these white folks. Like, okay, well we're protesting. They elected Biden. We're pro-Trump. Let's just go shoot every colored person we see since we're already rioting.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna
feel
try to
like-
stop
I
it.
feel like no offense, but at that point the National Guard, like, could you imagine that on a global scale?
Yeah.
Like hella people seeing that from New York all the way to over here.
But I mean, there's so
like,
many
they're
people in
just,
the
like,
National
mass,
Guard.
Like the white people are just pretty much saying fuck it all and
That-
killing them.
Fuck it.
I don't-
That's some,
yeah.
I mean,
hey man, that's some
like-
Rick and Morty shit
I
right
mean, that's what
there.
they thought about the Black Lives Matter when everything was going on. They thought it was
Yeah,
gonna lead to that, you know?
and that's why they're kind of like, yeah, let's not keep doing that because we're like. They did Ferguson too before that. Remember? They burned the whole fucking city.
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, there's been hella tension going on, but it's not good for business.
But shit.
And business is booming.
Yeah, they'll probably send the National Guard, like
Yeah,
you said, to
that's
go
what I
ahead and
think.
stop
They
it.
send, like,
Because
National
here's the
Guard.
thing, like the people who are really up top like that, they might not really care about whether you live or die. I think they care more about like how America looks towards the outside. You know what I mean? This is making
mean-
America look bad. You know,
I mean,
so
they already look bad with their
No,
politics.
hell yeah.
People
Well, look
have
at- look
our
at this-
politics, and people took over our capital. How worse can you look? Like, I don't know if you guys saw that meme with the SpongeBob and it has all the plankton hillbillies and shit like that. Like,
yeah.
this is the people that took over your capital. Like, that's a joke.
I don't know.
I mean, how much more shame can you have than that? Like, your more secure building got overrun by like a whole, like, not even an army
Mhm.
of people.
Which never happened here.
Never. Well, I don't know.
You guys think
Well, I
this shit
guess
was
we'll see.
staged?
But I mean, I don't know because they were Trump supporters, right?
I mean, National Guards could be Trump supporters. They're still,
Yeah.
as long as he's in office, he's still the commander in chief.
You think shit was staged?
You know, and they're
Uh,
Yeah.
brainwashed
I
to
think
know that's the commander in chief. No matter what you think about him, that's your commander in chief, and you gotta obey his orders.
Staged
Maybe.
for what though? To make Trump look even worse, or what would it? Because
Something
Trump
else.
called for those people there. You know what I mean?
Something else. There's probably something else in the works.
It's just chaos, man. We're gonna go through a whole bunch of chaos again.
Yeah, it's
It's time
gonna.
to start looking in the. It's time to look through the history books and see what when this
Man.
shit happened back in the
Well,
day.
'cause
and
there's
then
always
you
some
can
shit
see where
going
it's gonna
down.
lead to.
There's
They keep
always
saying
some
this
shit.
is not America, but
It's
this is.
going down.
Let's say, like you said, open the history book. This is exactly what America is, bro.
Is what it is, nigga. People
Like-
riot for a little bit of equal rights and then it dies down.
Mm-hmm.
Years pass by and it repeats itself.
It's like it repeats and repeats.
That's why I
You see?
believe on that shit. That's history repeats itself because it's true. We're going through a hippie era. I said it like twice already on the podcast. We really are another hippie era. Shrooms are getting legalized.
Connecting
Weed's
the
getting
dots.
legalized. Burner's gonna open a
Dot.
club out in Puerto Rico. Like,
Dot.
come on, like this is going global now. You know.
Yeah.
Connecting the dots.
I'm happy.
Well, the saying is, you gotta know where you've been to know where you are.
Hmm. And yeah, this is gonna be one of those things where we talk about when we recap the year. Like once the year's over, we're gonna be like, damn, well, what happened in the beginning of 2021? Like shit, remember when they fucking
Took over the capital.
yeah? This is gonna be one of those things.
Okay, side
Like it's
question. Do you guys think this is gonna be the year we get to meet aliens? Because there was all these sightings, all this the CIA released files, and it's like there've been like a lot of sightings lately. I don't know if they're just putting the
You s-
publicity on it or if
You
it's happening more often. Like
You seen
I
the
hope
shit
so.
from in Hawaii? Like the
I
shit that
tried to
landed in
watch
Hawaii?
it, but I didn't watch it.
I think we've all met aliens before and we just didn't know.
They probably like erased your memory, like Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you were to meet aliens per se, how would you
Niggas
feel
said he's not working no more. He's tired of working.
Who
about it?
alien?
If aliens exist, it's just like.
And if they take over, if they take over, like
I don't think they'll
They
take over.
exist, bruh, for sure. But
come on,
for sure,
man,
but at
they
the
out
same
of
But I
time,
chair.
mean, knowing they are here, what does that do for? What would that do for you, Ronnie? Like knowing they're here, what would that do? For you?
well, I don't know. They won't do shit for me, dude. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
I
Bro.
don't know. He's gonna
Okay,
keep
what
pouring
would it do
down
for
that
you,
Jack,
Shannon?
cuz. He's gonna offer them a shot of Jack.
Yeah.
Y'all take a shit, take a swing of this shit.
Based on my own beliefs, I don't feel like aliens are aliens.
Hey, do you think aliens are like? What do you think they eat?
I don't think they don't. Here's the thing, bro.
You
Like,
think they don't
They're
eat?
vegan.
They
thing
need
is, like,
something.
They
They
gotta
need
eat
something
meat
to
because they take
energy.
cows for the longest they said they take
Fucking
cows
Ricky,
and shit.
yo.
Nigga, come on.
You're dropping them cows
So
too.
they're carnivores. They
Carnivores.
They take humans too, so
That too. So maybe they eat them too.
but who's to say you would meet an alien like face to face? Like aliens are different. Like they're
yeah.
in different dimensions. So
Yeah.
like
Well,
you
that's
could
what you
meet him
think.
in your
Little do
dreams,
know
but
they
you don't
look
really.
just like us.
Like you're not gonna shake the hand, and be like, "Hey, fool, I'm an alien." Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna
Alien's
go.
name is
I'm just saying,
Josue.
the idea of meeting an alien
Hey,
and
what's up, fool? I'm
everybody
Josue.
going public like aliens exist. Like, what does that do for us? I don't think it does shit. Like, I don't think it matters. I don't know why
Nah.
they hide it.
It's just more of like, why are they here?
Yeah.
Because they work with the government.
Fuck
What?
it.
and the government
Yeah, what's-
never does something good.
Yeah, what's the sole purpose?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like these dudes oversee shit, man. Like I don't feel like that's why I don't feel like aliens are aliens. If we go back to like ancient times, like Egypt and shit, like the way they constructed those pyramids, I don't really want to go into conspiracy theories, but like
Oh shit,
it's
we're
kinda
going down
big,
there.
but
We're
it's
going
just
down there.
impossible for them to have made them shits. Like,
Why? Why? We're going down there.
That would have took too much man labor and the shit that they were writing in the hieroglyphs. You know what I mean? That shit is like what they saw, right? Why are they
I
depicting
feel
like
like-
light bulbs, helicopters,
Right.
fucking rocket ship, astronauts, all
Dragons.
type of weird shit. These niggas was. They say that those were primitive cultures, but I don't believe they're
There's
primitive.
nothing
If
primitive
not,
about
they were
it.
smarter than us.
They're hella smart.
They were
dude.
way smarter than what we know today. A lot of this shit that we've done has kind of like dumbed us down. While we think we have a lot more advances,
It just
it's
technology
really
makes
just
you dumb.
Not for the same purposes they were using. Like we're using our information to make like okay, so not to shit on the podcast, but I love the podcast. But
you
we're
are
making
proud of
podcasts.
that.
These niggas is making pyramids to do something with the stars and shit to align it. And I don't know what the fuck the
Yeah.
purpose was. What the fuck was the mission of this shit? Because so many people died to do this shit.
Have you seen Transformers? It could have been that.
Hey, yeah, them Transformers
They say
were
there's
inside the
electricity
pyramids.
In the fucking pyramid, like it's an electrical charge.
Oh, I seen the little batteries and
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck do they need a big ass battery for? What are they doing? That's what I'm saying.
They're charging the Earth.
Station.
I don't know what they
Fucking Tesla, dude.
Nigga, Tesla,
Earth is a Tesla.
Earth is a Tesla.
I mean, I don't know. I just
Tesla
feel
Earthy.
like if they was to tell us aliens exist, like, okay, they exist. Like, I don't think they'd be
Well, that's
panicked.
what I'm saying. They
Damn.
Yeah.
Egypt, you
Damn,
know,
fam.
painting shit like that.
Elon Musk is
That's what I'm
God,
saying.
bro.
So even if they say like, "Oh, they were with the government," well, look what the fuck is happening to the government. So what is that? It's still
Not them
bad.
doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm like, it doesn't make
have
a
they ever had
difference.
our best interest at heart. No.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It won't
Like,
matter
if they're
they
out
tell
here,
us. Why
it's
can't they
cool.
just tell us?
If they're out here, it's cool.
Because
Like,
it's, like I told you, bro, it's mass panic. It's better to keep your sheep in line than to have them running around.
Would you be panicked?
If
No,
everybody knew they
not
panicked,
really,
though.
'cause it's like,
You would panic?
That's just already out of our power right now. They're making moves right now with us. You know, they could care less about us. You know what I mean? They still make moves, big moves, global moves. That's what I'm saying.
No,
It's big
planet moves,
boxing.
nigga. I don't know. Universal moves. Let's do a new term.
Galactic moves.
Universal moves.
Galactic
Moves around
moves,
the
bro.
world.
Galactic moves. There you go. I don't know. That's just crazy, but
But okay, so like I said, if we were to meet aliens, what would it do to you? Would you
it
quit
wouldn't
your
do
job?
shit. I mean, why would I quit my job? Like society and this man-made shit is gonna continue to work like clockwork.
Yeah.
Just because you know they're here is like, okay, what's that gonna do for me? Unless I meet one and be like, hey nigga, like what's up? Let me show you what's up. Take you on my spaceship
Ooh.
and let me teach you about how this shit's supposed to work. So
what
you
if
guys
the
don't
alien's like,
confuse
"Hey, don't call me nigga," and like he like scares us?
All right, my green guy. All right, my green guy. What did you call?
What if, though?
Like, what if?
Yeah,
though?
yeah,
You
what
feel
if,
me?
though?
Like,
All right, my olive. All
and
right.
he just like bulks his shit like to like let you know, not just to let you know like, "Hey, homie, like I exist." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, unless he's gonna take me and show me the
I
fucking universe,
exist.
then it does nothing for me. I'm still gonna live in this society-made world. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless they're all gonna take all of us and get us in line, and then okay, then it doesn't fucking matter in reality.
Nah, man. Well, even if they were here, I don't think it would matter unless they're really trying to destroy the world. But I mean,
I wouldn't say
Exactly.
destroy. You don't
but
have to be
they're
so
just probably trying to get
negative.
information. You know what I mean? They probably going from planet to planet to planet.
Kinda overrun the world.
The universe.
If they can travel from universe to universe, what's the point of them overrunning this world? Is my thing.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
This is nothing to them, bro.
If
This
they've
is,
already
this
this is
achieved
light change.
fucking
We light
to
change.
go
them.
anywhere else, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's why I say, how do we know these things is what they say? We only know what they told us.
That's true.
That's why I be like, I don't think aliens is aliens.
Mm,
Aliens are
mm.
not aliens. And nothing changes if we find out they exist. So.
I just feel like
Yeah.
ancient trans-dimensional beings.
There's people that look like aliens. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I know a couple.
That goes into
so at the end of the day, cause
So at the end of the day, man, this,
Let's move
you know what I'm
forward,
saying, man? Hey, man, the next day she blocked me, man. I told her. I told her. I told her she had that alien dome.
all right.
Talk about blocking on social media. Trump got
Ooh.
blocked from or banned from. Is it every social media or just Twitter and Facebook?
So supposedly he got banned on
Everything.
Twitter, and supposedly he even got banned from Pornhub. Motherfucker can't even beat
What?
his shit.
Oh, that sucks.
Motherfucker can't even beat his shit.
He
I
can't
don't
look
think
up
I've
Stormy
ever-
Daniels no more, bro.
No more Stormy. No more Daniels. No more Stormies.
Yeah, but I mean, Twitter banned him for like a day. I
I
mean,
think it's already too late.
But don't ban the
Why you gotta do
hub.
it now?
Not the hub.
there's no point now.
Oh,
I think the only
Twitch,
reason why they
look,
did it is
Reddit,
because
Twitch, what else? I think Amazon
Nigga
did.
Reddit.
Snapchat,
Wait, did I just see Bitcoin on there? Did they ban him from Bitcoin? Is that what I just saw?
YouTube.
They banned him from YouTube.
How you get banned from Reddit,
Damn,
bro?
man, this is like the Justice League of social media teaming up
Twitter,
together and
of
shit
course.
to take out Thanos.
Damn.
I guess those are the major platforms at the moment.
But Reddit, bro?
Chat Avenue.
Chat Avenue, bro.
Christian Mingle,
From Party Line.
FarmersOnly.com. At FarmersOnly.com.
Yeah.
They probably banned this motherfucker from Google too, huh?
Twitch, what is that?
He can't even Google
banned
why.
him from-
Hey, Trump can't even Google why, cuz. Trump can't even Google why.
Wow.
Pinterest? Come on, man. Why Pinterest? I think that's just crazy. But I mean, it's only while he finishes his term, right?
Yeah, just because they didn't want to. Because I told you he was the reason why all those protesters were outside the Capitol. You know what I mean?
I mean, they could just blame him, but it's like, what
is
was
the
it-
reason?
what was his Twitter? What did he tweet that made the people go to the Capitol?
He
No,
said,
I think he
hey,
said something about a friendly protest outside of the Capitol. Like I will be there with you guys. He said so. They
Oh,
were.
was he?
Yeah.
he
He
wasn't
was
out
there
there.
with them?
No, he obviously no. After what he saw what was going on.
I know he pulled up. He saw what happened. Like,
He's like, no.
keep
No,
driving.
is it really his fault? Not trying to defend him, but is it really his fault? He
Well-
wanted a peaceful protest, and then shit got out of hand.
I think he wanted it to be like that.
Can you
Yeah,
blame
I mean,
him,
he
though?
gave off that
They
energy
are.
to them.
You can't blame
He
one
gave
person
off
for the
that
actions
energy.
of others.
But that's the kind of energy he gave off.
He's
To
talking like,
them.
yeah, let's protest in peace, man. And then shit got out of hand, and it's like, all right, well, I can't control this.
He never told his people to chill.
He didn't think that would be a bad idea.
I mean, peaceful protest. He didn't say like, let's riot at the White House.
Still, it's like,
Yeah.
do you know your supporters?
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
same
Your
thing with
supporters
Black
are
Lives
angry
Matter.
for
People
you.
were supposed to do peaceful protests, and they started riots. Like they can't control that either, can they? They didn't blame the
yeah.
leaders of the Black Lives Movement. They blame like the riot.
Yeah. It's the same. You got the people that are trying to do it the right way, and then you got the people that are just gonna go just get loose with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Nah, but to be honest, I did see a lot of causes within the Black Lives Matter movement where they were like trying to stop people from like looting, and they were trying to stop people from breaking
Yeah.
in. Like, they were like,
Yeah.
trying to do that. Like, we
Yeah.
gotta keep it peaceful.
there was some people that are trying to stop that, especially
Yeah,
when
so
they
I
seen,
see things
yeah,
like that. I think you just got to be more organized, where it's like, okay, you take care of 10, you take care of 20, you know, like,
or
like
just,
you
or they
distribute
gotta
out
stick with
to people,
guidelines.
and it's like we keep it in line. That's how you got to keep it organized. But there got to be a lot of responsible people.
There got to be
That's
some
what we should-
agreements. There got to be agreements like, look, if we're gonna go on
They gotta
protest,
sign a waiver.
we got to represent the right message. So this is what we're gonna stick to, and
That's what
not.
I'm saying, but I feel
like-
like there's got to be overseers within among, because there's so many people at that point. You
But
know
if
what I
you-
mean?
How can you control so many people?
Well, that's the thing with the BLM
Leaders,
shit,
that's
bruh.
what I'm talking about. You need leaders, but you need responsible people that's working.
I mean, you
and
need
not be
like
corrupt.
at least like 1,000 leaders. Like if there's that many people, like how are you supposed to divide like? thousands
Shit
of
only
people between
happens
10
because
people?
like
it's crazy.
look with the BLM shit, bro. Like all the protesters were the protesters. It's the people who just trying to take advantage of all this crazy shit going on. They're just gonna go ahead and like loot some shit. You know what I mean? That's why you saw
But it's the same thing. It's
buildings
like
of
it's a
bricks. You know,
chain.
just at the end
It's
of
a
the.
chain. Like after one does it, then more people are gonna do it. Like, all right, well they're doing it, so why the fuck shouldn't I do it?
Yeah, but the person who initiates it is not somebody who was really protesting. You know
That's
what I mean?
I'm saying, 'cause
It was.
that's not the purpose. You know?
Yeah.
Shit, I just might need a new TV.
Well, the thing is, like,
I think it can work, because like, how did Martin Luther King work? You know what I mean?
no, yeah.
That was his message for the most part. You know, don't riot, don't. He had a lot of followers. Make sure that
People were
didn't
still
happen.
doing crazy shit.
Some people were still doing crazy shit, but at the same time, there's still influences like Malcolm at the time. You know, it's like same message but hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit.
Fucks
I mean,
with
so do you
Malcolm
guys
X.
think does it do anything banning him from social media?
Nah. At this point, no. And he's back already, I think.
Really?
He's
I
probably
know they
back tweeting
banned him
right
from
now.
Twitter for like a day.
That
What the
was
fuck
it?
does
I
that
thought they were
do?
gonna do it for like
Oh, is he?
from Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I
he
was
probably got
tired
his
of his
burner
tweets.
accounts full.
I mean, Lil, do you know he's
Oh, yeah,
he's managing his
definitely.
own little fan page.
Definitely.
You got an OnlyFans?
He got an OnlyFans.
Ooh, what do you think's the name of his burner account? They're making some memes about it. Like to put a mustache on him is like not Donald Trump. but the funny part was like it was like a Latino ass mustache, like a fucking little Italian
Tapatio
curly
shit.
one. Yeah,
French one?
yeah.
Like
That shit was laughs.
So I think
thought that
it's
was
pointless
Not
to ban
Donald
them.
Trump.
I mean, it already happened, so there's no point. And then the FBI basically saying a global message saying, oh, they're going to protest. So people that didn't even know about it now know about it. So they might go protest just because they know that that's the movement. See how this could work like both ways? Like they're trying to warn people, but yet they're kind of like passing the message like, we about to riot in every capital in every state. Like,
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, fuck
Like,
it. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, what's the overall agenda with him? It just seems like a lot of disruption and fuck up because he lost the presidency.
he said they stole it.
Well, fuck it. He wants to
That's
go out
what
with a
I'm saying.
bang.
That's what I mean. Like a person like that. Okay, you're a leader of so many people, and you're going around crying about shit, saying it's not your fault. It's not your fault. This is what your fault is. What are you really pushing around? That shows that you don't know how to take responsibility. You don't know how to act when it's necessary to act accordingly to what's going on.
Yeah,
Not have your people panic.
yeah.
I mean,
No,
even though Biden won, like you guys, like there's so many people that support him. Like, I know we think it's small, but in reality, it's not, because the race, regardless, was still pretty close.
As far as Trump supporters?
Trump
Oh,
supporters.
yeah. I know what you mean. What do you mean when in the South, like, when I went out there, I never seen so many white people and black people, but at the same time, like, I never felt so discriminated when you just really getting stared down by white people.
Yeah, huh? They stare at you
Yeah,
down
like-
extra.
Like, yeah, like, because I'm like, I'm different, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not white. And then they
No, obviously you got a different swag, and you got different
Yeah,
swag,
and I'm sitting
got
down
different
having
aura.
a fucking Cracker Barrel and I can't just eat my food.
right? Going to a Cracker Barrel. Shit. Going to a Cracker Barrel. I've never stepped foot inside of a Cracker Barrel, bro. That I don't know. That doesn't sound like for that doesn't like that doesn't sound like it's for me, fam.
Man, that's some shit. I ain't had it. I never really tried it. So.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Is it like the monkeys
Cracker
in the
Barrel.
barrel?
Does it have CBD?
All right, so let's move forward. Who's Ryan Garcia versus
Who's
something
Ryan
Davis?
Garcia versus that?
Who's that? Whoa, let's see.
What's that about?
So you
Sounds
know
like a
aliens,
fight.
but you don't know Ryan, cuz?
Yeah, aliens are cool. That's what
So you know about the aliens coming through?
I like the aliens coming.
So I don't know Ryan personally, cuz,
You
but
don't?
from
So
what
you
we
see the
know,
alien, right?
he's a Mexican boxer who's pretty young. He's like, what, 19, 20 years old? If I'm
Is
not
he the one that
mistaken.
we were
He's
watching
22.
that knocked out the
He's
dude
22?
from
He's
him on
22.
the
Yeah, this is
side?
the one we were just watching right now. You know, up and coming. He's part of like Canelo's camp. He's with like what's Oscar De La Hoya shit? Golden Boy. He's part of Golden Boy Promotions, I think, right?
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
under that campaign.
And he's been talking a lot of shit, bro, calling out Gervonta Davis, bro, and everybody's talking about like I don't think he's ready. You know what I mean? Just take a couple easier fights, you know what I mean? Because he's right now he's 21-0. So you know what I mean? And Gervonta is at 24-0.
I mean, they're pretty much there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're saying
What's
that
the age difference?
4 years. So Gervonta's 26.
What about boxing years? Who's boxed the longest?
I don't know that, bro. But I don't know.
Fuck
They're
it,
just
man,
saying
let
that.
him fight. Let him fight. Why
That's what
not?
I'm saying. He's been talking a lot of shit. Ryan's been talking a lot of shit, and Gervonta's like, "All right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just
I'm
What's
humble
stopping
your
him?
I'm gonna
ass real
shut you
quick.
up." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
What's
it's just
stopping?
like
Stopping them.
So is this gonna happen?
I don't think that
There's two different promoters.
yeah. So I don't think that
They gotta find the
Oscar
right
will
business
do it.
deal.
Just because be like, yo, I don't think he's ready. You know what I mean? You know how like Canelo's only loss is with Floyd?
In their own promotions, so they don't want to risk having their like
Their business.
Their main guy lose. already.
Mm.
money you lose.
But I mean, it makes sense because that's the only reason why Mayweather fought Canelo, because he was still young and inexperienced.
And the money, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
but Canelo
course
wasn't
the
ready
money.
to fight him though.
Yeah.
He went in,
Why?
he
That's
went
the only
in
reason
there.
When
Mayweather
he
You know
was
what I'm
still
saying?
young, before he was,
Yeah, he needed to explore a little bit more. And right now, Garcia's hot, and he's trying to take the top one right now. But just like Ronnie was saying, there's people that are saying he's still not ready. He should fight a couple more heads, or whatever.
I don't know. I say throw him in there, man. Never know.
I mean,
Never
don't get me
know.
He
wrong.
could shock the world, or
He could
you know what I
shock
mean?
the world,
Or,
man. If he
'cause I
could
feel
do it,
like
man.
The people are leaning
Honestly, he
more
got
towards
nothing to
Davis
lose.
as the real killer compared to Ryan Garcia. So
Well, just in his last fight, you saw how he got knocked down in the second round, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Gervonta was like, "Yo, if I would have clocked him with that same punch, it would have been over."
I like that confidence. Yo, man, if I would have hit him, it would have been done deal.
Yeah,
Nah.
it would have been over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean,
Finito.
if it happens, this is gonna make a lot of money. Everybody's gonna go ahead and tune in, and I'm there for it, bro. But I don't know, bro.
You never know.
Never
That's
know,
true.
fam.
That's true.
Never know, fam.
I think
be fucking
Ryan's
with
just
those
real
kinda
cocky
fights.
right now. You know.
yeah, and I think if they were to book it now, within the next couple months, few months, or to the end of the year, I think it's still going to be the same amount of people feeding into it and wanting to watch this fight. Because I think right now this is the highest anticipated fucking boxing match. You know what I mean? People are trying to see right now.
Are they allowing crowds in boxing matches right now, or is it just they are?
They are?
It depends on where they fight,
Certain
right?
areas, yeah.
Probably like social distance.
Like
right?
Texas, I think Texas is allowing it.
Okay. Yeah, I think
There's a couple more spots in the East Coast too that's doing it. I forgot the state.
okay.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Florida.
Hey man, if it happens, I'm there for it, bro. But I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
just think
You're there for it, as in like you're down to like go out like watch it live, or
I've-
just to watch it like you're there.
I'm down. No, I'm down to watch it. You know
Oh,
what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
But
I thought like, I'm down to cop a ticket, guys.
I'll go to Texas. You got me fucked.
Hey, rated R Ron
Like,
style.
bruh, invite me, cuz.
Invite
please.
me, cuz.
Pick me,
Ron
pick
the
me.
Don. Ron the Don.
Hey.
Here with you.
Fuck,
that-
man.
is that Ron the
Hopefully it
Don?
happens, man.
Ramadan, Ramadan.
Ron the Don. Ramadan. Oh my God.
It's Ronnie Romance, nigga.
Ronnie Romance. Ooh.
Well, shit, man. Whatever happens,
Whatever
you
happens,
gotta wait and
happens,
see.
man.
It's not set in stone yet.
I say
Yeah.
throw him in there, coach.
I know there's a lot of advantages, disadvantages from both sides. As we know, Davis, he, like one hit type of thing, he could really damage people really, really good. Ryan, on the other hand, he's a little bit taller, so they always say the taller people is able to kind of read the smaller person a little bit more. But Davis is a motherfucking tank. That's why that's his nickname. You know what I mean? So if he could sneak in there and get you real good under the chin or wherever the little weak spots is, and
You're out.
it's Gonzo, man. So it should be a good one. If and when it when it goes,
When it happens.
yeah,
Just wait and see, man.
yes sir, man.
What's next, man? What's
But
next?
yeah, speaking on that though too, congrats to Elon Musk. He is now
Okay.
the richest man on the planet, apparently.
Damn, that hurt you
At
to say.
190 billion, and his response to that is, "Well, I got to keep working." So you got
That's
you
real,
got
though.
humans,
hurt
hey,
you?
you got humans, and then you got whatever the fuck Elon Musk is,
Yeah.
cock alien. You know what I'm
Give
saying?
him props because he sold, he invested all of his wealth into the projects, and now it's paying off. Like he had not a documentary, an interview, and he said like, I had to borrow money for rent. Like, I really invested everything I own into these two companies, and look at him, it's paying off.
Mhm.
He was talking. I was reading the article. He was talking about he's really serious about colonizing Mars, so he's selling everything he owns, so people don't think it's just a game. He really selling everything he fucking owns, and putting it into, I guess, whatever it takes to go colonize Mars.
Ah, never mind. He's not even the richest man anymore.
What?
Who topped them
Oh
all?
Jeff
shit.
Bezos is back on top.
Jeff
I
Bezos.
How much,
Damn,
though? How
Jeffrey.
guess. I guess just because stock in his fucking Tesla shit and his shares, he dropped 13.5 billion. So
That's it, bro. I want to see Jeff Bezos versus Elon Musk in
Yeah.
a UFC fight.
I was watching an interview of Elon. He was saying that the only group or institution he's kind of scared of is Google, Because if you think about Google, it's an instant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said that's the only one he's a little afraid of that he could ever think of something that could top that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it looks like he's fucking winning the field and damn near.
Well, didn't you see
Everything.
that Apple's coming out with their own car, their own electric car, fool?
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. The fucking tires look hella weird, like they're
And-
like rolling balls or something.
And if anybody,
They look like 4Gs? No? Okay.
Like what?
if anybody could compete with that shit, I'm sure it's gonna be Apple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say it's
Like
50.
Apple
True.
car.
Because when I think of Apple, I get the little Tesla vibe. Like,
Apple
I mean,
car.
Apple lost their leader. Right now, it's other people. Elon Musk is still leading his company. He's the one with the ideas, and he has that vision. Whoever, what was his name? The one that used to run Apple? Forget his name.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Like that was the visionary. He knew which direction to go with that. Now he's gone. So I think it could be likely, but I still think Elon Musk is gonna take it all over. He's not thinking no more here. He's trying to go to a different planet. Like,
Yeah, he's trying to go to Mars, fool. So
that's
Who knows,
crazy,
man?
That's crazy.
Shit.
How much is shipping?
How much is shipping?
For real. huh?
fuck.
an arm and a
Would you
leg.
guys go to Mars? Like, let's say they chose,
The
they
fuck's out
chose
there?
like a certain people and be like, hey, like, you guys will be the first people right here in Mars. I would go, man.
Just to go there and be like,
no,
oh,
you
well, there's
gotta
nothing
die.
here. Fuck
Basically,
that.
you're gonna start colonizing. That means you
Bro.
get to fuck a lot and build
Is it-
shit because you gotta populate the
You're gonna fuck who?
planet, the new planet.
Where you
Nobody
gonna
there,
fuck, bro?
bro.
Nah,
Take my wife, man. Take my wife,
You
man.
gonna fuck Ricky?
Take my wife.
dude, I think it's either too hot or too cold over there. Like it gets like over 100. Like
Hey, would you work out? Would you work
200,
out out
yeah.
there, Ricky? Just
Not
to say
enough
you did?
oxygen.
I don't know.
Like just to say you hit a set out there, would you do it if
Just
they had
say
a
you
set?
hit a set out there.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
No, gravity's different out there, fool.
It's similar to Earth. It's just a wasteland because it's farther from the sun.
That shit mad close to the sun. It won't burn.
Shit.
I mean,
Farther, right? Or is
we,
it closer?
no, I think it's closer, dude. If we were ready to get sunburns out here, imagine moving that many
I mean,
miles
I'm
closer to
around,
the
so it should
sun.
be okay.
Like we finna roast.
Man.
We
I mean,
finna get roasted.
honestly, I would go. I signed up to go out there. Like, fuck, leave everything behind here. Let's go try to colonize a new
Would
planet.
you be scared? Like,
I'll be
taking a
nervous.
ship
I'll be
ride? Taking a
nervous.
ship
Hell
ride?
yeah. Like,
It's like
I ain't
taking
gonna
a
lie.
plane.
I think it depends how much. See, I would need to know 100% sure guarantee that my life is coming back.
I mean,
To
no,
Earth.
it's like a one-way
That's what I was
trip.
saying. Yeah,
Like that's
I don't-
too risky, bro. Way too
I
risky.
mean, just to get there, it's gonna take you what, like 15 years?
Imagine, but yeah, but
you never even gonna make it.
but imagine the fool. Imagine the fool driving. He's like, ah, shit, I'm hella late, and he forgot one little fucking twitch like thing. And like, you know what
Hell
I'm
yeah,
saying?
I
Like,
can't.
Shit, I was supposed to make
I
a left
cannot.
right here, good.
I cannot go to Mars.
That's what I'm saying. They need to start making like teleporters and shit.
Fuck that,
I
bro.
mean, that's the next move.
Shit.
But I would go colonize Mars. I want to be like, nigga, this is the Ricky flag right here.
the LA
Yeah.
I colonize this motherfucking rock. Nigga.
Fuck
It's my
that
rock.
shit. I can't even. I could barely survive Bakersfield. I could barely even survive Fresno, fam. You think I'm going to survive in Mars?
I'm good. I don't know. To
I don't
me,
know.
It seems like that's not on my bucket list.
I'd be
Like I'm not
willing to
tripping
go.
too much about
Yeah,
visiting
I'm
that.
not too much
Like show me some
about-
videos, take some flicks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Show me.
Yeah, you can show me what it's like.
Yeah, it's hella motherfucking
Yeah.
One name on
risky.
a plaque, nigga. Like,
Bro,
let's colonize
Mhm.
Mars.
I know, and we haven't even been through enough countries. Like we don't even know how it's like in other countries yet. Like how their atmosphere is, and we're over here talking about going to another planet
We
straight
ain't
up.
even been deep enough into the ocean yet for us to want to go ahead and leave Earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. They haven't
What
even
if
been to
there's
the
already
wild jungle.
aliens on Mars, but they won't tell you till you get there.
Nigga, until we bring up a thick ass mermaid from under the sea back on Earth, then you feel
Damn, baby, those some nice ass fins.
Then- Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
nigga, you
not
got
even
some
like,
thick ass fins, baby.
Some thick
not
ass
sexual
fins.
like that, Ricky.
Oh,
Thick
my bad,
ass
nigga.
fins.
Well, you said, nigga, you said.
Well,
dick,
they
so I
gotta be a,
figured got
they
thick
gotta.
ass fin,
Well,
nigga,
she
come on,
gotta be a
man.
pescatarian. I'm assuming she's all the way down there.
She pescatarian to the core.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, man. But shout out to Elon, man.
Shout
I'm
out to
sure he
Elon.
motivates many, many people,
Fuck yeah.
especially in investing in shit.
That's what you call putting it all in the line, man.
For real. How many of you guys believe Bitcoin about to be hit its highest peak?
They already projected it, man.
Yeah.
I think it's bound to happen just because it's popping.
If I can ask who here owns a little bit of Bitcoin or anything.
I ain't gonna lie.
I should look
homeboy
into
owns
some.
like
I do.
almost half a Bitcoin. He's already talking about he already made hella cash.
Yeah, I want a percentage of it. There's another one I'm into right now called Ethereum. That's supposed to be one that should be higher than Bitcoin in a few years, apparently. So if you guys look into that, I highly suggest you look into that. Ethereum. Right now it's super low. So eventually.
Right now's the time to buy. You gotta find like Bitcoin's a gold coin. You gotta
Yeah.
look for the
Yeah.
silver and the platinum,
Mhm.
whichever ones come up. But
Yeah, and a lot of people
Don't-
think when it goes down, like, oh, see, it's going down. But in reality, that's good. That means it's going cheaper for people to buy.
get into it.
And then, you know what I'm saying? It takes time. It takes time for it to grow. At one point, Bitcoin was a motherfucking penny. So if you invested $5 back in like 2008, 2009, when it was at a penny, homie, and people thought you were crazy, you would have been fucking wiping your ass with gold flake motherfucking toilet paper.
I mean,
Straight
the
up,
only
you would have
downside-
had so fucking much.
You would have had
And
glitter
then
in your
in
ass.
If you sell it,
And then 2012, then it went up to 1,000. People are like, nah, that's too expensive. Now it went up to 40K last week. It's going down to like 35, 34. You know what I'm saying? But
I
hey,
mean,
you just
as
never
long
know,
as
man.
It's a
people
very-
keep on believing on it, I think it's gonna be doing well. But if you invest all that money and people decide like, all right, let's just go with this coin, then you're basically
Yeah.
fucked.
you just got to make sure you get a wallet there too. That way your money doesn't just stay through that app. You got to get a wallet where you could transfer it over. That's like the safest way to invest into it. You know, I had to stop checking the app because at one point it gets addicting. You're like, oh shit, how much? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta let it do its thing. You know what I'm saying? And come back to it a couple years later, I guess.
Couple years?
It's cool. You gotta stay on it.
Nah,
man
not a
said
couple
a
years.
couple
but
years.
They sent you.
This shit doing time.
They sent you. They
Just let it sit there.
they
I got a right to it. Like, yo, how you been, man? How you holding up? Keep your head up in
Bitcoin
there,
dropped
G.
like hella fucking points, and he's like, nigga, just let it sit.
Nah, they send you notifications so you know when to check. They just say don't be checking it constantly because you start like just being
Overthinking.
like fuck, it went down,
Yeah,
it went
I'm
up,
a
like, you know what I'm saying?
fucking
Like
overthinker, for
you're
sure.
supposed to avoid that. You're supposed to really check it at least like once a week or so, you know.
Yeah, that's not good for overthinkers.
But yeah, I think we might have enough for a viewer question.
This is the
I'm a-
one viewer question.
You guys choose it.
Why you kicking it over into us?
Choosy Susie, choose.
So options. What is your biggest failure that you learned from it? Worst date you've been on? Where would the pod go for the vacay?
You want to do the pod for the vacay?
Yeah, fuck it.
I want to go to Hawaii.
Ooh.
Hey, Ronsta.
Okay.
Rated R Ronsta,
Okay.
Hawaii.
I'm with Hawaii.
With
all right.
Hawaii. You don't feel me? Come
Yeah,
on. It's close by.
I'm with Miggy.
It's close
Yeah.
by.
Close by.
We got
If we all had to take a trip somewhere, I think I want to go to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
I'm with you on that
Okay.
one too.
Like straight up. If we all take a trip, I think Amsterdam would be the way to go.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Where you want to go,
Tomorrow.
DJ? You want to go to Bay Area, huh?
Nah, I'm actually down. I'm actually down for
You trying to
Amsterdam.
go to San Fran? You
Amsterdam.
trying to hit the cookie spot?
Amsterdam
Amsterdam?
for sure.
Damn, okay, we got 2 Hawaiis, 2 Amsterdams. June, how about you?
Hawaii.
Hey, that's 3 from Hawaii.
So I get
And Isaac, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
I already said Amsterdam.
Oh, you saying Amsterdam? Oh, shit, it's tight again. Damn, Eric, we need you right here. We need you to split it.
I guess we'll cut this clip and let the people decide which will be the dopest spot to go to.
Amsterdam or
But I think
Hawaii?
if we're going in a group and it's all niggas, all guys, like I
All
think
niggas?
Amsterdam's the way to go.
Just all niggas.
Well, hopefully we see a couple
Hopefully we see
ladies
some
out there.
females out, you know.
Just a couple ladies, you know what I'm saying?
I at least want them to at least make me a drink.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, with that note, man, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Appreciate all the listeners out there.
Yeah, was that it? Was this an hour?
That's it, man.
Oh, shit.
Time
God
flies by.
damn, man. We be
Time
killing these
flies by
pods,
when you're
man.
high, Mickey.
We be killing these pods, man. We the pod gods. Well, we thank everybody for, you know what I mean, tuning in or tuning out. We don't care, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean, we're thankful for every supporter out there.
Yeah.
So, man, we thank you for the day ones, the day twos, and, you know what I mean, the ones that just tuning in.
118, man.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. Well, shit, we'll see y'all next week. Make sure y'all wash your hands, wear your
Take
mask,
care.
socially
Don't get
distant.
sick.
Yeah,
Eat your veggies.
eat your veggies.
Try being vegan.
Yeah, man.
Smoke your meat.
Don't try doing that.
Beat your meat, it'll save you money.
Save you
time.
money,
Hey man, being my meat doesn't save me a whole lot of money, fam.
You gotta tenderize that shit.
You gotta tenderize that shit. Stay tenders, my friend. Stay tender.
Stay tender.
Stay tender.
Chill.